What is up, YouTube universe and beyond? Trey here, bringing you another edition of Job Corps 411. And this week we're continuing the series of questions brought to you by viewer Miss Montario. And the second part of her series of questions goes as follows. A video on your last day at Job Corps or your graduation. How did everything unfold? Was it glamorous, big, or small? Did they serve you food? Did they give you your check right after? What happened? Okay, so you seem pretty interested about knowing a little bit more about me personally, on the Job Corps level obviously. I have no problem going into detail about what happened on my last day at Job Corps. I remember it as if it happened a week ago, even though technically it happened back in September of 2015. On this day, I was pretty excited because just a few days ago, I want to say like 3, maybe 5 days prior to this day, I was given the day where I was supposed to start my job orientation. So when I went and got my job offer and I was given the day where I was supposed to start this job, then I had to get everybody on center involved because that's when they're supposed to give me my plane tickets, my itinerary, when I get to leave and finally go home for good. So after I got all that out of the way, all I had left to do is the last day of campus. For graduation, I never attended graduation because I didn't graduate from Job Corps. I already had my high school diploma from back when I already graduated from high school. But I did get offered to attend a graduation ceremony back when I was in Gainesville, back when I completed my first trade. But I couldn't attend it because right before they had their graduation, I had my date to go to St. Louis for advanced training. So I never really got the whole Job Corps graduation experience, but from what I can tell, it's normally a pretty decent affair. It's not the biggest, but certainly it's not the smallest. There's a lot of work put into making these ceremonies feel like a big deal because you have these students who've been at the center for who knows how long, so they can get their GED, get their high school diploma, and they finally get to walk across the stage, which is something that everybody should experience in some form or another. And have all that hard work they put in through an entire school year accumulate to this one experience of being able to graduate. I remember when I was in Gainesville Job Corps Center, I was in the committee, not directly, but indirectly because of the person I was working under as an intern was the person in charge of getting the whole graduation list ready. I was so involved in that, I even called former alumni. Hey, hello, I know you just graduated Job Corps not too long ago, but would you like to come back to attend our graduation ceremony? It's only for about 3 hours, and I know the hours might be a little inconvenient, but we feel that you might enjoy actually walking across the stage for once in your life. Wait, I'm sorry, you want me to go where? Oh, you want me to go to hell? Okay, see you there, you bitch. Bye. Hey, what can I say? Some people just don't like graduation ceremonies. And it's not that everybody hated it. We had some people that really wanted to go, but they couldn't because their work schedules conflicted with the ceremony. And there was some people who was confused because they got the wrong number and the student gave the wrong number during registration. So when they try to reach out to the students, they end up talking with the parents who don't even know where the hell they are because they're the kind of student that ran away from home, go to Job Corps, graduate from Job Corps, get a job, go on their very way, fuck everybody in the past. They're going their own direction now. When it came to graduation, it was a big deal on center. I'm sorry I don't have that much of a mutual feeling towards graduation myself because all that hype I have for graduation kind of ended back in 2013 when I really graduated. For everyone else who graduates from Job Corps, it's a really big deal to them. And they hype it up. You get this many days until graduation, so make sure your scores are in and you get all your assignments done so you can graduate in the class of summer 2015. Oh, that's one more thing I should probably mention. Yeah, they hold 2 graduation ceremonies per year because, as I mentioned, every week there's more and more kids getting into Job Corps and more kids that leave Job Corps every week. So, to accommodate for those who've been at the center for a while and went through the system, they have 2 graduation ceremonies, one in summer and one in winter. After those ceremonies are done, the clock restarts to the next one and you work towards that goal.
But Trey, what if my OTs are about to graduate and I'm only one assignment short and I'm not going to be able to finish in time for graduation?
Then you might not be able to graduate, buddy. I'm sorry, but that's just the sad truth of life. Sometimes you graduate on time with everybody else. Other times you just doomed to not graduate on time or at all. Back to my original story. On my last day, they took my photo ID, so that's why I don't have it anymore. Like it was a rental or something. They gave me my first part of my final paycheck, the money that I get for completing Job Corps with a job. After that happened, I also got to meet with the center director one last time before I left. He congratulated me on my way out. There was other students that I got to see. The students that took the bus from campus to TCU, that was my class, really. I made sure I told them bye one more time before I left. Yeah, I got to eat. I got to eat breakfast because my flight wasn't until mid-afternoon. So I had a good amount of time in between getting my sleep, getting breakfast, getting all my shit together, and finally leaving. It was pretty nice. As I mentioned before, I love getting the chance to travel, and getting that last airplane ride back home was the best feeling in the world to me. This right here is the plane ticket that they gave me to go back home. And although the date might be off because that's actually the ticket they gave me on my 20th birthday to go home, it's still a big deal to me because I got to fly back home to see my family on my birthday, and that was like the best birthday gift I had in a long time. So this ends the second installment of the Miss Montario question series. Wow, that sounded more like a dick, I'd say. Stay tuned the next week while I answer the next part of her question, which would be talking about certain folks at Job Corps. We about to have a motherfucking roast session. Job Corps 401, I am Trey, and thank you for watching. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more videos. Like if you appreciated the information. And share to spread the knowledge.